Did you realize you were going to be signing up for this crazy ride? Do you want to turn around and go back? That's not an option. You're here. You got to ride this wave. You got to ride this cosmic timeline. That's the hardest part. We got to dive into it. We've got to open it, shine that light, and then dive back into our own selves, back into our own energy, to realize that we are these formidable, unquantifiable, indescribable, unnameable beings of light, frequency, code. We're mathematics. We're golden. We're the universe manifested into physical form. And we are here right now on planet Earth to find the middle way. We are high frequency operatives. We are the elite. We are the best of the best. We are the ground crew down here on planet Earth, here to enforce law and order. Amongst the chaos and amongst the mayhem, we're going to succeed in the most beautiful, cosmic, phenomenal way. And you, beautiful soul, are a massive part of this mission. So never deny yourself. Never underestimate who and what you truly are. The leader is unidentifiable. That means everybody finds their truth and finds their magic and unleashes their creativity and expresses it in the most phenomenal way possible. I love you with my heart, with my soul, with every fiber of my entire being. How are you feeling right now, beautiful soul? Boy, what a time to be alive. What a time to be here on this green and blue ball. Are you as excited as I am? I know some people are in serious fear right now. But if you can just hold your own frequency, just for a short period of time, go within your hearts, see beyond that veil, you'll realize that there is no veil at all. And the only thing holding that veil in place was you. That's the truth. And in my case, me. Because we're all responsible for our own actions. We're all responsible for our own feelings. The thing is this. For many, many years, we've been influenced. We've been corrupted. There's been mind control programs in place that are invisible, that we've not known about. And they've been affecting us on a major, major level. But all of that stuff is breaking apart. It's breaking apart in the most phenomenal way. And as it's breaking apart, you're starting to realize that what was holding the illusion in place was your own perspective, was your own paradigm. And we all get to choose our own perspective. The thing is, our perspectives have been influenced. But with all of this technology crumbling, we're starting to see the truth. Now, you were designed in the most magical way. It's so magical that it's hard to fathom. You are the golden ratio, the golden mean spiral. You are God, a mathematical equation in physical form. You've just got to take the distance between your energy centers. If you measure from here to here, it's around 7.23 centimeters on average. And if you put this near your root chakra and you move up your body, boom, 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 you're going to hit all of these energy centers. Every single one of them. The distance from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, it's all accurate. The distance from your shoulder to your elbow, from your elbow to your wrist, from the top of your finger to the middle, from the middle to the knuckle, from the knuckle to the wrist. Every measurement, okay, is perfectly precise. Do you think that such a perfectly designed, precise, focused, and accurate human being just like you is going to come to this planet, be mind controlled and taken off track? never to find their way back home. You are an elite frequency, high operative being. You're like the SAS of the ground crew here on Earth. The Galactic Federation of Lights. The Lyrians, the Arcturians, the Syrians. Beings from beyond our galaxy. The Alpha Centaurians from all over the universe have collected here in human form. I'm one of them, you're one of them, we're all one of them. And maybe some of us are many of them. At night time, when you go to sleep, you jump out of your physical vessel and you're off doing other work. Sometimes when you're here in your physical vessel, you're off doing other work too. You're a multi-dimensional being, designed with accuracy and precision. Here, on this earth plane, on this green and blue ball, during one of the most chaotic periods in human history. Do you think this is an accident? No! This isn't an accident. You were supposed to be here. You were supposed to be here, just like I was, because we knew we were riding this 3D timeline. And we knew that this 3D timeline wasn't going to be a pretty one. And so these elite high-frequency operatives from other planets had to inhabit these physical vessels to help humanity jump from this 3D timeline to the 5D timeline, so we could live and play out the rest of our human experiences on that 5D timeline. Bounce in between 3 and 5 for a little while, dragging people back across with us, not by the scruff of their necks, but simply by opening our hearts and raising our frequency, and them getting attracted to the light and getting curious about the lights, and then thinking, I wonder what's over there. So they start to do the inner work, because over there isn't really over there. Over there is in here, as you well know, as a high-frequency operative here on planet Earth, on this green and blue ball right now. You know this, beautiful soul. This is nothing new. You signed up for this before you came down onto this planet. That's the craziest thing about it, because you're here right now, I'm sure, thinking, why the hell did I do this? Why did I sign up for this stuff, Jerry? This is mad. We got people trying to stick vaccines in us. We've got people trying to get us to wear masks. We've got people trying to steal our children. We've got people doing this and that. Well, this is part of the game. And remember, you helped design this game. Why would you design a game that was this crazy, to put yourself through so much crap? Why would you possibly create a game like that? Are you insane? Am I insane? But the thing is this. If you want to become the best of the best, you got to train like the best of the best. If you want to be an Olympic athlete, if you want to be a snooker player, if you want to be a golfer, if you want to write books or poetry, whatever it is that you want to do, you've got to dedicate yourself to it, and you've got to train harder than everyone else if you want to become the best of the best. The special services, the SAS, Special Air Services in the UK, they are some of the most elite operatives in the whole world, and they put themselves through hell. Their training is precise. What you are on right now is the best training platform in the entire universe. Mother Earth, baby, the heart chakra of our galaxy. Wars have been fought over this planet for millions of years. And you are a part of that war. You've been a part of all of these wars. And a lot of the times in the past, we've come down here and we've lost those wars. But this time, we're going to win this war. And we're not going to win this war by shooting anyone. We're going to win this war by opening our hearts. When I was little, there used to be a TV program called The Care Bears. It was a cartoon, okay? all of these little multicolored bears. There was yellow ones and pink ones and blue ones, and they had hearts, and they could open their hearts. There was Sunshine Bear and Happy Bear and Rainbow Bear. I can't remember the other names of these bears, but they used to open their hearts and shine lights, energy, frequency, code, and they used to defeat the bad guys. This is our weapon, beautiful soul. And if we're going to raise consciousness on this planet, we got to open this as wide as we possibly can. And then we've got to dive into it. That's the hardest part. We got to dive into it. We've got to open it, shine that light, and then dive back into our own selves, back into our own energy, to realize that we are these formidable, unquantifiable, indescribable, unnameable beings of light, frequency, code. We're mathematics. We're golden. We're the universe manifested into physical form. And we are here right now on planet Earth to find the middle way. To find the middle way. Oh yeah, baby. Find the middle way. I'm going to say that again. Find the middle way. In Taoist tradition, Buddhist tradition, they talk about the middle way. It's that center point, it's that focal point, that point of equilibrium, where dark and light meets, where hot and cold meets, where in and out meets. It's the point where there is no sides. It's the center point that leads into the infinite sea of possibility. When you harness equilibrium in that center point, you don't give a shit if someone's Republican or Democrat. You don't give a shit about Liverpool or Manchester United. You don't care about your favorite American football team, because you're not bothered about winning and losing. And this spiritual war that we're fighting right now, it's not about winning and losing, even though we are going to win. But this is the paradox in the madness, because there is always a double-edged sword. It's always an inversion. It's never black or white. It's never grey. It's everything. And what you've got to do is to realize that you are whole and you are everything. All of these crazy, evil, darker entities, beings, humans, whatever you want to call them, that are causing all of the chaos and mayhem on the planet right now, they're doing you a massive favor. They're playing a part in the game that is mission critical, because if it wasn't for the bad guys, the good guys would have no one to fight. So we need someone to fight. And you know why we need someone to fight? To realize that we don't want to fight. It's crazy, I know, but this is the truth. We need two sides of the same coin to realize there's a coin in the first place. I know, it's crazy, because if you're in the middle of the coin, you wouldn't be able to see the sides, because you would be the sides. And as soon as you become the sides, you become everything. As soon as you find that middle way, you start to alchemize reality. You start to change things from the inside out. And not because you're changing things from the inside out, because there is no inside and there is no outside. You're just changing things. I know, it's crazy, but this is the truth. You are magical, and you are a master alchemist. A master alchemist. And you came here to alchemize yourself, the planet, our human species, and be a divine spark to ignite those lights in every other human being, so they can realize with their real eyes the real lies, that there were no real lies. All of these things were put in place to help us find our center point. Because if you don't know that there's right and there's left, there's up and there's down, there's forward, there's backwards, how do you know where the center is? You'll just be lost in a sea of magic. And I'm not saying that that isn't a bad thing, because I've left my body before and I know what it's like when you enter the field and you leave your physical vessel. It's the most magical experience ever. But you can get lost. You do get lost because it's just so beautiful and you don't know where to go because you're everywhere, because you're everything. Oh, baby, I love you so much. This is just such a wild ride that we're on. It really, truly is. I respect you with all of me for choosing to show up on this planet right now. I respect you with my heart, with my soul, with every fiber of me, as my sister or brother. And what we've got to realize is that unification is important, because once we unify, there's no division. And when there's no division, we become whole. And when we become whole, we find the center point. And that center point is in your heart, it's in my heart. And when we come together, we realize that we're all the center point. We've just been fragmented pieces of the center point, spread all over the world, all over the galaxy, all over the universe. Separated, fragmented, multidimensionally, spread across different frequency bands. Oh boy, this universe is so crazy to get your head around. But as long as you're trying to get your head around it, you're never going to get your head around it. Once you just kick back and realize that it's just a magical ride, and you start making up your own rules and regulations, and you start living by your own truths and values, and that is love, compassion, health, fitness, good positive relationships, helping your fellow sisters and brothers, being kind to nature, realizing that we are nature, that we're not separate from nature. You've got to make a decision, beautiful soul. That decision is this: and that is the question. There is no question. Because there is no decision to make. All you've got to do is be. All you have to do is be. Because as soon as you start being and start flowing and start surrendering, not to the rules and the regulations of the governments, no, not surrendering to that madness, surrendering to you, to this, to the frequency that flows through you naturally, that wants to take you on this magical carpet ride through the universe, through the forests, through the oceans, to be whales, dolphins, and turtles, to fly like eagles, to slither like snakes, to jump like kangaroos, because your consciousness is in everything. And when you kick back and you realize this, you realize there isn't much to do. And when you realize there isn't much to do, you start doing everything, because you are everything. And you do that by default. And in doing that, everybody's frequency becomes ultra sky high. We realize that we are these ultra high frequency operatives from space here on Earth in these avatar bodies. And the tribe meets with other tribes, and then those tribes meet with other tribes, and eventually we create a global tribe, a global family, one love, baby. We come together in unity. This is the way forwards. This is the way inwards. This is the only way. We are going to alchemize this world by becoming centered, focused, and realizing that we are alchemists. Our heart is the divine catalyst that can alchemize everything and anything and anyone and all things. This is the truth. This is the wisdom. The space between the notes creates the music. The space between the in and the out breath keeps you alive. The space between the bars cages the lion. The space in the center of your chest will unify every single being on this planet. I love you beyond all measure. Go out into this world, love fiercely, love ferociously. Do your qigong, breath work, eat the photons, sun gaze, fruits, vegetables. Get your shoes off, Get your socks off and get your bare feet on the earth. Meditation. Listen to light language transmissions. Do your yoga. Drink lots of water. Put the electrons into your body. You have the capacity to be phenomenal. So go and be phenomenal. I respect you for being here. I love you immensely, fiercely and ferociously. And I'm giving you a great big hug right now, beautiful soul. I am hugging you so tightly. My heart is open because you are my sister or my brother. And you know the golden rule of hugging. Never be the first to let go. Sometimes you can be there for ages, mind. But that's all good. Because remember, there's nowhere to be. Because you're already there. Oh shit, baby, it's magical. Did you realize you were going to be signing up for this crazy ride? Do you want to turn around and go back? That's not an option. You're here. You got to ride this wave. You got to ride this cosmic timeline. And you are phenomenal. Crazy beautiful, baby. Anyway, go out into this world and be all of you. Go out into this world and hug your sisters and brothers. And all of those that are wearing their masks, remember, they're part of you too. And they're only wearing masks to make you realize you shouldn't wear one. And at the same time, they don't even realize that you are helping them regain their last pieces of freedom. And at the same time, they're criticizing you for not wearing a mask. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it wild? I'll see you again real soon, beautiful soul. Remember, subscribe to this channel. Hit the notifications tab and keep up to speed with the latest videos. And remember, check out our website, starmagichealing.com. We have some of the best ascension tools on the planet to heal you, to expand you, to upgrade you and elevate you in every which way possible. And you can also connect with our tribe in our private group. So go over to our website, check it out. It's phenomenal. And I'll see you again real soon, beautiful soul. One love, one heart, one human family. Peace out. Infinity is the ultimate ascension toolkit. Your mind, body, and soul will be brought into perfect alignment.
Completely life-changing.
I wake up every single day excited to live my life.
I'm a better mother. I'm a better partner. I'm a better friend. I'm a better facilitator.
I've never experienced anything like this in my entire life.
It has raised my consciousness faster than anything I have ever done.
Things in my experience started to change.
I am manifesting much faster.
Seeing people with eyes of love rather than anger, it changed my life, and it continues to change my life.
Again and again, they just tap you into a place that you don't even know exists.
Freaking amazing meditations journeys, healing journeys.
Like the massive energies these meditations feed me.
There's hundreds of meditations in that library, one on almost every subject.
I lost 3 inches off my waist without even trying.
I have never experienced the kind of profound transformation in such a short time as I have with the star magic frequencies and meditations.
The amount of unconditional love that came through.
Also, I manifested $6,000.
What I did in 1 year was phenomenal.
I'm centered now, I'm happier.
If you want to be a high vibrational human, happy, full of joy, totally healthy, full of vibrancy and vitality, then Infinity is a must. You get 7 days free with unlimited access to make sure it's for you.
And once you go there, you just want to keep going there.
The Infinity Library is second to none, fantastic journeys.
But what it really did was open up centers of learning in me that I didn't know existed.
The way that people approach me and respond to me has changed.
7 months ago, and it's only been 7 months, and the changes that I've made within myself are unbelievable.
Really been able to look at myself in the mirror and truly deeply love what I see.
Your vibration will rise as you connect deeply. This is a one-stop shop for your healing and ascension requirements. See you on the inside, beautiful soul.